With Charvarius Ward leaving this offseason and Deommodore Lenoir potentially set to miss time to start the season, it comes as little surprise that San Francisco recently has been linked to the 25-year-old cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. And while he did have an off year last year, over the course of his 4-year NFL career, he already has 6 interceptions. And when healthy, unlike last year, he's one of the better corners across the entire National Football League. In 2023, for instance, he allowed a passer rating of just 26 when targeted, ranking 12th among all NFL cornerbacks. On top of that, he appears to be a perfect fit for Robert Saleh's defense because of his versatility. Not only can he play outside and inside, but he's phenomenal in both zone and man coverage. In man coverage, for instance, he does a great job of staying glued to the wide receiver thanks to his insane change of direction, and I also love his ability to come up and attack the ball, especially on slants. Meanwhile, in zone coverage, Samuel does a fantastic job of reading a quarterback's eyes, anticipating which route he's going to choose, and then baiting them into throws, maybe acting like he's not going to cover the wide receiver before the last second breaking off to pick off the quarterback. And unlike some other cornerbacks, he's pretty young, coming in at only 25 years of age, so you're getting him right into the prime of his career, so you have the potential to really see if you want to extend him after this year. If he doesn't come back right from his shoulder injury, you could always move on. And even if you do decide to go that route, I do think he offers great experience for San Francisco's inexperienced cornerback room, as he's already played in 50 NFL games, so he should be able to help bring along players like Upton Stout and Bernardo Green, especially considering the fact that he's built similar to both of them, coming in right around 5'10", weighing 180 pounds. Granted, this is a risky move since he is coming off an injury, but if he's able to return to one of the better corners in the league, this could end up being one of San Francisco's better moves in the Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch era. When you look what he's projected to make on the open market, for instance, right now it's projected he'll make right around $11.4 million, so that's far less than Charvarius Ward made with the Colts, making $20 million annually. It's also worth noting San Francisco has the second most cap space across the entire NFL. They also have the easiest schedule, so if they want to make a Super Bowl push, they could make a move this offseason and really signify that. So far, we've been talking about the reasons why San Francisco should sign Asante Samuel Jr., but now we need to talk about the reasons they need to be hesitant to sign him, with probably the most notable being the injury he sustained last year. Before that, he had a relatively clean bill of health, but last year he had a shoulder injury that allowed him to only play in 4 games. And then on top of that, this offseason, he needed to have neck surgery to continue to fix the issue, so if San Francisco does decide to bring him in, they need to make sure their medical staff vets him thoroughly. Outside of his injury concerns, another concern is his tackling. While he's aggressive in the running game, he is a smaller cornerback and doesn't have the greatest form when trying to bring down bigger ball carriers, so routinely you'll see him drag him for a couple extra yards, like on this play. I also think it's fair to mention that while Asante Samuel Jr. is a younger player coming in at 25 years of age, San Francisco would probably give him just a 1-year prove-it type of deal, so it could hinder a player's development like Upton Stout, who I think is going to be a phenomenal nickel cornerback for San Francisco. He's already been compared to Quan Williams, and when you watch his film, it's hard to disagree. He's aggressive in the running game, and because of his insane change of direction, I think he has the potential to be one of the better slot cornerbacks across the National Football League. As much as I like Stout though, I wouldn't be surprised to see San Francisco go out and acquire Asante Samuel Jr., one of the better younger cornerbacks across the league, especially given the fact that Deommodore Lenoir may be out to start the season. But ultimately, these are just some of my thoughts on San Francisco recently being linked to Asante Samuel Jr., a potential breakout cornerback this year. But now, I want to hear your thoughts down below. Do you think they should sign him, make a trade for Jalen Ramsey, maybe another move? It would also mean a ton to me if you could like and subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.